Hello, knowledge seekers. In this episode of 20-Minute Books, we delve into the pages of See You at the Top, a landmark in the self-help genre that offers a comprehensive guide to personal achievement. Authored by the renowned Zig Ziglar, a masterful motivational speaker and salesman, this book is a testament to his expertise in propelling individuals towards success. With its original publication in 1975, See You at the Top presents readers with a clear, actionable path framed around the power of positive thinking and the importance of setting goals. Ziegler's approach is not merely professional, it's holistic, aiming to enrich the reader's social and spiritual life as well. His practical wisdom is encapsulated in techniques that promise to uplift and transform. Throughout his career, Ziegler penned over 30 books, cementing his legacy with bestsellers such as Success and the Self-Image, Secrets of Closing the Sale, and How to Be a Winner. His principles have stood the test of time, resonating with a wide audience that includes Christians seeking career guidance, entrepreneurs, freelancers, and self-help aficionados. Join us as we explore the enduring insights of See You at the Top and uncover the strategies that have empowered countless individuals to climb the ladder of personal success. Whether you're looking to enhance your professional life or hoping to achieve a greater sense of fulfillment, Zig Ziglar's wisdom is sure to provide valuable guidance. See You at the Top, the how-to book that gives you a checkup from the neck up to eliminate stinkin' thinkin' and avoid hardening of the attitudes. Introduction. Climbing the ladder to your dreams, a guide to 6 powerful steps for success. Have you ever caught yourself thinking that the secret to success lies in some inherent superpower that you unfortunately don't possess? Perhaps you've convinced yourself that without this certain je ne sais quoi, your efforts are doomed. This, according to Zig Ziglar in See You at the Top, is the loser's limp, an imaginary impairment we create as an excuse for our perceived shortcomings. But what if I told you that the keys to unlocking your potential have been with you all along, and that it's never beyond your grasp to recalibrate your mind for triumph, no matter your starting point? Within this narrative, you'll uncover the transformative 6-step staircase that leads to personal and professional excellence. Prepare yourself for a journey that will fundamentally shift your paradigm. Imagine the transformative power of a fresh haircut. It's more than a simple change in appearance, it's a metaphor for revamping your self-perception. The first step to success is reshaping your self-image into one that reflects capability and worth, because how we see ourselves significantly impacts how we approach our goals. Moreover, it's a curious truth that human happiness doesn't always correlate with what we'd expect. Studies have shown that lottery winners often find themselves less content than individuals who have gone through life-altering adversities, like becoming paraplegic. From this, we learn that true happiness and contentment stem from within, not from external circumstances. But the journey doesn't stop at internal reflection. The ascent to success is dependent on the relationships we nurture, born from a spirit of giving and helping others. Ziglar emphasizes that when we focus on supporting those around us to achieve their desires, we inadvertently lay the groundwork for our own success. Through these insights and more, we'll navigate the path of high achievement and a life rich with purpose. So, let's embark on this enlightening climb to See You at the Top, where your untapped potential eagerly awaits. Part 1. Unlock the door to achievement by transforming how you see yourself. Embarking on the pursuit of greatness requires a starting point, and that foundation is your self-image, the mirror through which you view your own identity. It's not merely about confidence. It's about the belief in oneself that propels actions and ultimately determines the height of one's accomplishments. The seeds of self-perception are often sown in the tender years of childhood, where a casual remark can take root and grow into a lifelong belief. Picture this. A child, your child, fumbles a dish and it shatters on the floor. In a moment of frustration, you exclaim, "You're the clumsiest kid around." Though perhaps said in jest, these words can sprout an inferiority complex, setting the child on a path where success feels out of reach and undeserved. Conversely, let's envision a scenario where the script is flipped, a surprise call from someone, maybe a mentor or friend, who showers you with genuine admiration. Whether you wield a scalpel, hold a pen, or swing a bat, that rush of validation can uplift your performance. It's no coincidence that many elite athletes engage in mental visualization. Picturing their success ensures a stronger, more precise swing or a perfect goal. Yet, forging a positive self-image is no walk in the park, especially when the backdrop of our lives is a society fixated on appearances. Surveys suggest a staggering 95% of young Americans hunger to alter their physical traits, a longing that often snowballs into adulthood as an obsession with wealth and looks. This internalized negativity doesn't stop at personal development. It bleaches into one's career as well. Picture a salesman, plagued by self-doubt, who approaches each potential client with dread, fearing rejection. This ingrained trepidation not only sabotages sales, but also anchors him down, preventing him from cultivating the leadership qualities that could steer him towards a managerial role. For the salesman, and for anyone wrestling with self-deprecating thoughts, the challenge is the same: to remold self-perception from a vision of inadequacy to one of inherent value and potential. Only then can the door to personal and professional fulfillment swing wide open. Part 2. Enhancing your look and lending a hand can lift your self-perception. If you've ever felt bogged down by a negative view of yourself, you're not alone, and there's light at the end of the tunnel. Take heart in knowing that self-image is like clay in your hands, moldable and within your control. No one has the power to diminish you without your consent. As simple as it might sound, the key to recognizing your uniqueness is reflection. Remember, you are one of a kind, and irrespective of your faith or beliefs, there's a purpose to your existence and a place in the grand tapestry for you. The influence of appearance on self-image cannot be overstated. If you're on a quest to reinvent how you see yourself, a good starting point is to spruce up your exterior. It may seem superficial, but the effects are profound. A fresh haircut or an elegant new outfit can bolster your confidence more than you might expect. Just observe the transformation in individuals as they emerge from a salon or tailor. The changes in posture, stride, and the unspoken but clear boost in self-esteem are undeniable. However, cultivating a positive self-image transcends personal grooming. It extends to how we interact with the world. Generosity and compassion towards those in need, even through the smallest of gestures, have a magical way of enhancing how we view ourselves. Volunteering with organizations like the Red Cross, or taking time to assist those with disabilities, or even guiding children safely across the street. These acts nurture a deeper sense of worthiness and gratitude. For a dose of extra motivation, delve into the life stories of individuals who have made selflessness their legacy. The biographies of Martin Luther King Jr., Abraham Lincoln, or Booker T. Washington are not just historical accounts but blueprints of success rooted in altruism. Inspirational figures like motivational speaker Mamie McCulloch or leadership expert John Maxwell may also serve as powerful catalysts, their life's work being to kindle the flames of potential within others. The journey through the lives of these figures isn't just educational, it's transformative. I can attest to its power. Once a struggling salesman myself, I came across The Power of Positive Thinking by Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, a beacon that guided me towards a realization. The power to change lay with me. This epiphany steered me onto a path of not only uplifting my self-image, but also dedicating my life to empowering others to embrace their self-worth on their way to the summit of success. Part 3. Strengthen bonds by embracing positivity in all your relationships. When bolstering your self-image, don't overlook the power of nurturing your relationships, the second pivotal step on the ascent to success. The connections you hold dear, especially with those closest to you, profoundly shape your journey. Have you considered that the secret to accomplishing your goals might lie in the support and upliftment of others? It starts with how you perceive and interact with those in your orbit. Reflect on the axiom: you're likely to treat others in line with how you view them, and this treatment can have lasting implications on their trajectories. Dr. Robert Rosenthal's study at Harvard University is a testament to this. Two groups of students, both of average academic standing, were placed under the tutelage of two teachers. One teacher was informed that their students were of average intelligence, while the other was led to believe their cohort consisted of geniuses. The outcome was telling. By year's end, the genius group had surged ahead academically, demonstrating the profound impact of expectational influence. The golden rule of treating others as you wish to be treated stands true in fostering meaningful connections. Seek the good in others, and the seeds you plant will grow into a garden of reciprocal kindness and respect. Surprisingly, though, the courtesies we easily extend to strangers are sometimes withheld from those with whom we share our most intimate bond, our spouse. However, nurturing a marriage can be as simple as maintaining the wonder of courtship long after the wedding. Through the lens of your initial romance, you're more likely to remember what drew you to them. On a practical note, fortifying your marriage can spring from daily affirmations of love or sweet impromptu gestures like a midday call or an affectionate note tucked away for them to find. These small acts of thoughtfulness can rekindle the spark and serve as reminders of your unwavering commitment to one another. In embracing these habits, not only do you enrich your marriage, but you also solidify a cornerstone of your climb towards collective success. Part 4. Navigating to Success. Crafting clear, actionable goals with daily steps. Crafting precise goals is akin to charting a map to your desired destination, and it's the third critical stage on your ascent to achievement. Without clear objectives, you may find yourself adrift in the sea of life. But setting and pursuing well-defined goals can be your compass. The key lies in specificity. General wishes like wanting to lose weight or amass wealth lack the sharpness needed to cut through the ambiguity of aspiration. Instead, infuse your goals with clear metrics. How many pounds do you want to shed? What financial figure do you envision in your bank account? Next, attach a reasonable time frame to your goals, broad enough to accommodate the unforeseen bumps along the road. For instance, setting a year to make $1 million rather than a mere 2 months can accommodate potential hiccups without derailing your entire plan. With specificity and timing in your toolkit, put pen to paper and delineate your goals across all facets of life: financial, career, physical, mental, spiritual, personal, and familial. Aim for a well-rounded suite of ambitions for a balanced life. But if you're just dipping your toes in the world of goal setting, it's perfectly acceptable to start with a single objective. Breaking goals down into daily actionable steps is the bridge between dreaming and doing. Take, for instance, the author's personal journey. Desiring to reduce his weight from 202 to 165 pounds over 10 months, he even pledged this outcome in a book set to publish in the same time frame, raising the stakes. He initiated his quest by simply rising to the sound of his alarm and running, starting with a single block and graduating to 5 miles, complemented by calisthenics. The progress came gradually, averaging a loss of 1.9 ounces daily, yet cumulatively equating to 37 pounds over the 10-month period. By focusing on daily habits rather than the end point, he not only reached but maintained his goal weight, illustrating the enduring power of incremental change. Part 5. Steer clear of negativity and nurture a winning mindset. On the unpredictable seas of life, you may not control the winds, but you can certainly adjust your sails. As we consider the fourth crucial step to reaching your summit of success, it's about cultivating a mindset that welcomes positivity. Your attitude, distinct from your self-image, is the lens through which you view the outside world. Imagine the significance of attitude accounting for a staggering 85% of our achievements, while our technical know-how contributes a mere 15%, as reported by a Harvard University study. Yet, people frequently undermine this potential powerhouse with negative thought patterns, what the author dubs stinkin' thinking. Picture this: a minor league baseball team in 1930s San Antonio, Texas, stuck in a rut of defeat and internal blame. After a particularly deflating loss, their manager, Josh O'Reilly, knew a drastic change in attitude was necessary. He claimed to have sought the aid of a faith healer by the name of Slater to bless their bats, promoting the belief that victory was now within their grasp. The players, energized by this injection of hope, not only won their next game by a landslide, but also clinched the pennant. For a winning disposition, you don't need to wait for external affirmations. You can cultivate your own by greeting each day with zest and gratitude. Instead of begrudging the morning alarm, try basking in the potential of a fresh day. It's about deflecting the negativity that often pervades society. One practical way to foster a positive outlook is to audit your language for negativity and consciously replace it with an upbeat lexicon. Why not refer to stoplights as go lights as you navigate your evening commute? While it may initially puzzle others, such linguistic shifts can be small beams of joy in the everyday, ultimately shaping a more productive and positive attitude that spills over into every facet of your life. Part 6. Hard work is the cornerstone of a successful career. We rarely celebrate tales of those who made their mark by watching the clock and darting out the office door the moment the workday ends. Success stories are crafted from the fabric of diligence and often extraordinary efforts. This brings us to the fifth pivotal step on the route to success: recognizing the value of persistent hard work. Ironically, those very few who stumble upon success without effort typically trade their brief ecstasy for enduring regret. Take the peculiar fate of lottery winners featured in a program by ABC News correspondent John Stossel. They discovered, a year post-jackpot, a level of dissatisfaction that exceeded that of individuals adjusting to life after traumatic, paralyzing injuries. Similarly, the story of 1960s game show winners revealed a stark truth. Endowed with a windfall of $75,000, many found themselves no better off financially within 7 years than before their moment in the spotlight. This underscores the wisdom that teaching a craft outvalues the provision of a single meal. Those who scale the heights of their fields understand that there are no shortcuts on the climb to peak performance. They're driven not by the anticipation of breaks, but by the compulsion to exceed expectations, to take their positive outlook into the trenches of their professions, and to endure beyond the standard 40-hour work week. Yet, even with unremitting toil, instant success is not a guarantee. In fact, failure is often an accompanying traveler on the road to accomplishment. Many flinch at the first sign of setback, forfeiting the chance to see their ambitions materialize. They overlook the lesson embedded in the experiences of public figures like Harry S. Truman, who faced failed ventures before his ascent in politics. Truman epitomized the grit needed to prevail despite adversity, knowing that a fusion of tenacity and a can-do mindset would ultimately pave the way for success. In facing failures, there lies an opportunity to sculpt them into stepping stones towards futures uncharted. Although daunting at first, the creative transmutation of stumbling blocks into milestones could be the unseen map to a destiny grander than any you've envisioned. Part 7. Fuel your journey to the top with passionate desire and informed risk-taking. Beyond positive thinking and hard work, what fuels the drive that propels individuals to greatness? This brings us to the final catalytic element in the success equation. The sixth stage, a voracious hunger to accomplish and exceed expectations. In the annals of extraordinary tales, consider the story of American boxer Billy Miske. Stricken with terminal Bright's disease and aware that his time was limited, Miske was driven by a fervent wish to grant his family a joyous Christmas one last time. Though broke and too weak for training, his burning desire saw him plead for one final fight in November 1923. Barely leaving his home until the match, Miske journeyed to Omaha, Nebraska, to face the seasoned yet aging Bill Brennan. Defying all predictions, Miske emerged victorious in 4 rounds, securing $2,400 for his family shortly before his demise. What accounts for such improbable victories? Miske and other remarkable achievers harness what Ziglar coins intelligent ignorance, an unshakable belief in success, so intense it eclipses any recognition of failure. This profound longing renders the impossible attainable, transforming insurmountable hurdles into mere stepping stones along the path of triumph. But remember, desire and informed obliviousness are not infallible guarantees of success. If your pursuit falls short of the goal, the full-fledged commitment ensures that even in defeat, you can hold your head high, knowing you've exhausted every avenue. Moreover, embracing the sting of loss with grace primes you for a future sprouting with potential gains. In closing, it's critical to understand that desire alone cannot forge the road to success. Without a sturdy self-image, cherished relationships, an optimistic attitude, tangible goals, and an unwavering work ethic, desire loses its potency. The quest for success harbors no shortcuts, so let go of any discouragement. Armed with the comprehensive toolkit you now possess, rest assured you are already equipped for the climb. Ready yourself for the journey ahead. For, with every step, the view from the top draws nearer. Final summary. Embarking on the ascent to your zenith is an expedition requiring more than just aspiration. It calls for ardent action and strategic planning. Your toolkit for the climb encompasses 6 critical components, each a rung on the ladder of triumph. Start by sculpting a strong self-image. See yourself as the person you aspire to be and act accordingly. Harmonize this with sincere and supportive connections. The relationships you cultivate can lift you higher and reflect your best self. Then, articulate your ambitions with precision and break them into digestible daily targets. Concrete steps pave the path to your goals. Don the armor of a positive outlook. Your attitude can convert trials into triumphs. Pair this with an unwavering work ethic. There are no shortcuts to lasting success, only the fruits of labor and perseverance. Lastly, kindle the flames of an impassioned desire within. Let this fierce dedication be the engine of your endeavors, powering you forward even against formidable odds. Remember, each step is indispensable, woven intricately into the tapestry of achievement. With these 6 principles as your foundation, you possess the inherent capacity to rise to any pinnacle. The summit awaits, and every tool you need for this ascent resides within you. Thank you for joining me today on this journey of learning and discovery as we explored the insights of another thought-provoking book in our growing library of knowledge. If you've enjoyed our time together, please take a moment to follow our podcast, give us a 5-star rating, and share 20-minute books with other knowledge seekers. Your support truly means a lot. Don't forget to join me again in the next episode, where we will delve into another enriching book. Until then, happy reading and happy listening.